Welcome to today's video on how to build a shitty app in 3 easy steps, plus one additional step to really dig yourself into a hole you can't get out of. I'm your host, Lindsay Whitmer. And this is inspired by my adventures into all of these new build your own app tools that are online. And these are awesome, and I can't wait for them to get really good. I love them. But as they exist currently, they really encourage people to make some pretty crappy apps. And so I'm going to go through some of those pitfalls so that you can avoid them. So step 1 to building a shitty app is have a ton of tabs. I call this gratuitous tabbing. Even if it's easy, do not add a bunch of tabs. So a lot of these tools, it'd be drag and drop. So I'm going to add a tab. When you click on it, you go to my Twitter feed. And then on this tab, when you click on it, you go to this page, whatever it is. It's really easy. Let's just add a bunch of tabs. We're going to have so many features. It's going to be so much better at so many features. I don't even know where to start with this, but every app has a purpose. Your app should have a purpose. It should do something for me as a user. And it should be clear to me what your app is doing for me and that one thing it should do well. All of these different options that I don't even really want to look at, and you don't really want me to look at them either because it distracts from the value that you're trying to give me. Just don't do it. Hold back. When everything's important, nothing's important. So, you just want to have one feature, do it well, exercise restraint when it comes to adding additional features, even if, like I said, even if it's easy, it's just going to be distracting. When I download your app, I want you to take me on a journey and create an experience for me, and I don't want to have all of these tabs to look at and figure out where the heck I should go. And really, this leads into step number 2, which is have a home screen with options. So, if you want to create a shitty app, do not show me what I want right away. Give me a bunch of options so I have to kind of figure out where to go and what I want to do and what this app is supposed to do for me. Really make me think. And I'm saying that like tongue-in-cheek, but seriously, don't give me a home screen that's just a menu. Give me a home screen that's what I want to see. So if you're creating an app that helps people collect a food diary, then your first screen should be the food diary. It shouldn't be 5 options. You can look at my Twitter feed. You can go to my Facebook page. You can enter into your food diary. You can look at your food diary. It should just be the food diary. And then from there, they might have other options. But in these two, steps 1 and 2, gratuitous tabbing and lists, step into really the same territory, which is that, with the tabbing, you should really try to have a maximum of 3 tabs. If you have to have a 4th one, then have a 4th one, but really try to keep it to 3. And it it reminds me of teaching yoga. These are one of the few transferable lessons from teaching yoga to this. But I used to teach yoga classes, and I would get to a certain point in the class where I would look at everybody and I would say, hey guys, what do you want to do now? Do you want to do inversions? Do you want to do back bends? And people would always kind of look at me with blank faces, like, dude, no, you tell me what to do. I paid you to give me an experience. You're the expert. You tell me what to do. Lead me through this. I don't want to think. If I wanted to think and figure it out for myself, I would have gone home and done it myself at home. It's the same thing with your app. People download their app. They want you to tell them what to do and where to go. They don't want to think about it. So don't give them a bunch of options, especially not useless ones. And then the 3rd step, and this was really encouraged / the only thing that you could do with these DIY apps was to make an app with static content. If you want to create an app that I really resent, then don't give me a reason to open it ever again. Like, just create this app that has static content, and especially, this is the best. It has a map of where to find your business. It has a menu of your services. It has a description of your services. It's just basically a brochure on an app. I throw away brochures. Why would I ever Why would you? Why would you download somebody's brochure to have as an app to take up this special, valuable space on your phone? Sorry, I wasn't open to that page. This is valuable real estate. Why would I download your brochure to take up space on my phone, including megabytes? I mean, really. That is the stupidest app I've ever heard of. Do not create a brochure app. Okay. I think I drove that one home. I really mean it. That's like infuriating. And then this is your bonus step to really create a shitty app. And this is not only, no, okay, it might be an okay app, but it will really dig you into a hole potentially that you will never be able to get out of. And that is if you catch what I call gee whiz syndrome. All of these mistakes that I have just listed are mistakes that I have already made myself. And this gee whiz syndrome is the biggest mistake. And that is that if you want to create this app that has this functionality that has never existed before, that does a bunch of complicated calculations, that has algorithms involved, that, you know, analyzes and if you want to create this really complicated tool, then you should have millions of dollars, literally, get venture capital, have an office in Silicon Valley, build that app with a lot of resources and a lot of expert developers. To try to do something like that on your own is just like cutting a hole in your pocket and just letting all of the money fall out of it forever. I'm being really dramatic. You can tell this is close to my heart. But if you try to create something really complicated, it's going to be expensive. It's going to take a long time. And when you have something that's really complicated, it's going to have tons of bugs because there are multiple opportunities for things to go wrong because there are so many functions going on at once in the background. So you're going to have lots of bugs that are going to be hard to find, and every one of those things is going to be, you're going to pay somebody to fix it unless you're fixing it yourself, but even then it's just a cost in time. And you have to really weigh, is this really gee whiz thing going to create enough value, drive enough traffic to my business to really be worth spending the time and the money on it? That's that. Those are my 3 simple steps to creating a shitty app. Let's review. Step 1, gratuitous tabbing. Step 2, home screen options. Step 3, static content. And step 4, gee whiz syndrome. And that's all. Have a great day.